Guys? I haven't done a video in a while. Been playing the game probably just about 2 months now, I think. Um, Gonna go through the latest update. This is my team. Main reason I'm using it is obviously free CP because of these guys. See that logo? It's just this current season, and I'm not down to play CP. I did not even try on this epic event because I knew it was just going to be so contested, which it is. Top 25 is insane amount of hours and work, and I just don't have time for that. So if you are in this running for top 25, good luck. It's essentially just a grind fest with as many epics as you have. All those guys have a team of full epics. Yeah, so we're looking at 1.1.9.1. So main changes that I've noticed is that dribbling has been heavily buffed, so they allowed dribbling to be a lot better than before. Before you could take like 2 steps, 3 steps, and you would get tackled unless you had like Messi or whatever. So I'm curious to see what Messi's like now with the new update. He's probably unstoppable. That's my guess. This is a bot, even though it says match with humans. You can tell because he'll get a ball that has like 10 aura, and they always do the same things. The bots now are passing, which is kind of cool. And then yeah, so let's go through my typical gameplay. I'll typically highlight and swipe. Defending is not as good as it used to be. Before you could just tap 1 or 2 players and they would defend nicely. Now I don't think that's the case. My player's not really good at dribbling, but yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of play how I normally play. So I think I can take a step on the inside. I might get tackled, but we'll see. Yep, got tackled. Yeah, so I think swipe defense might be back in the end. That's a legendary freaking defender. I don't understand how he didn't stop him there. So I feel like defense has been worse. Wait, did he just score? Holy crap. I'm not even paying attention. I just got scored on by a bot. Oh, another thing I noticed is that is the super. The goalkeeper gets the super sometimes, so you gotta be on the lookout for that. Like let's say he uses the super here. The goalkeeper might actually get the super as well. If I miss a shot, I'm gonna lose, so I'm gonna try to pass it backwards. Take a really good shot here. This is gonna go in. I don't know why, but that little X stutter step, if you're in a position like right outside the box and then you take 1 step forward or backwards, the goalkeeper will lock in place. That's something I noticed. This guy might be real. He's not playing completely like a bot, because a bot will always use a super once you get close enough, and he had a super. So did he just turn the ball over to me? I think he did. I'm gonna take 1 step, see if I get a better shot pass. Oh, that was not a good decision. Okay, let's see what he does. Huh, he might be a bot. What I'm confused by is when a bot has super and you're next to their goal, they always use it. So I don't know if that's updates in the yeah, like that. So earlier he had a super, he didn't do that. I could have counter supered him if I wanted to. Like as soon as he used it, I used my super. But let's see if I might as well use my super because there's a super event. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna really milk this. I'm gonna try to use another super as soon as this runs out. Let's use another one. Just because there's a super event, so I want to use all my supers. I didn't have to do that, but Might as well use 2 supers if I can. So nothing particularly useful. Unfortunately, I shared that dribbling's been buffed and the super on the GK, you gotta be looking out for that goalkeeper. Holy crap, he just scored that. Didn't think he was gonna have any time. Alright, PKs. If he's a bot, he'll shoot it down the middle. Wait, that's me. Yeah, that's me, right? Huh. Starting to debate whether this guy's a bot or not. Pretty sure he is. I barely went in. Most bots will shoot down the middle, so let's see. I'm down the middle, I'm just on the wrong middle, I guess. He's definitely a bot. I think they just made bots harder, that's all. But you could typically always score on a bot as long as you hit the top corner and don't shoot it out. The way I'm shooting it is pretty much... Oh my goodness. He keeps kicking over there. You'd think he would kick the other side for once. Oh gosh, I just lost to a bot. That's ridiculous. Dude. What the fudge? Well, I was shooting a video. That would be my justification. What else are we gonna do here? Some more tips. Get a good ball. That's super useful. I don't think people realize how important getting a good ball is. Because the one that I have, it's 80 to 99 aura, so very high chance that you're gonna get the ball first. And getting the ball first is a huge advantage when you're playing against a real person, because you essentially, if you score first, you put all the pressure on them, and usually a game will flow as such where you'll score first, you know, based on how I play, which is a lot of passing and patience, and then they'll score, and then you'll score again, and they'll have less time on that last second attempt of theirs. That's if things go perfectly. There's obviously usually turnovers, and so, but let's say you go first and then you turn it over, that's no different than if they started with the ball first. You know, you're kind of getting like a free try. So getting a really good ball is, I think, extremely important. I lose obviously sometimes on the kickoffs, like a random ball that's like a rare will beat me, but most of the time I get it first, and I think they're pretty cheap now. I overpaid for mine. This is in. Yeah, I think swipe defense might be back in the end. It used to be where I'd swipe like 4 or 5 guys. Kind of give a demonstration of it. I would do this and just like clog up the goal. Now I don't need to do it because I just got a turnover. But that was the old way of defending, and it was super effective. And then they improved defending, so there was no need for it. See how this goalkeeper got the super? So I wouldn't want to counter super in that situation. That's pretty important. I'd be wasting my super essentially. Because you try to shoot through that, like there's a good chance the goalkeeper is going to stop it. So let me try to do my old swipe defense. I did every time I try to do it, I get the ball back. Yeah, so the main thing is defending sucks more and dribbling got better. And the goalkeeper gets super. I'm gonna use my super just because of the competition going on, the event. But most of the time I would just tap here. Like that, I almost ran out of time. And then I would shoot and I would go in. But whatever. Maybe I get another opportunity to use a super. I wouldn't have used my super there typically, especially because if I would have missed, then I would have my super still. And so in that instance, I could have took a stutter step, very, very high chance I scored, and then still have my super. I'm gonna share a little bit of my stats. I don't really like to. I mean, I have like a 91% win record. I think that's good enough. Gonna end the video. It's already super long, so good luck out there.